Hey everyone, my name is Olivia, and this is my introduction discussion board. So a little bit about myself. I'm a junior here at UNTW. I'm majoring in special education. Along with that, I'm kind of following the general curriculum rather than the adaptive curriculum. And I am also minoring in applied behavioral analysis. So where am I from? Let me move this. So I am actually from a very small town called Dudley here in North Carolina. It's about like an hour and 15 minutes away, pretty much. And it's like almost exactly halfway between here and Raleigh. So that's usually how I explain it to everyone because no one knows about Dudley. Um, so a town that is pretty close is like the next town over is Mount Olive. And that is usually like the town that everyone hears that a lot of more people know of. And since it's a small town, there's not really like a specific thing to be like proud of. But we are home to UMO, University of Mount Olive. And we're also the creator of Mount Olive Pickles. It's in a little bright green jar with the black writing. A lot of people know about those pickles. So that's pretty cool. We have a pickle festival every year to celebrate it, which is a lot of people from all over the state and other states come to go to. It's like a 3-day weekend in April. It's pretty fun, very fun. Y'all should come. But other than that, we just have a really tight knit community. Since we're so small, everyone knows everyone by their first name, and you are on a first name basis with everyone everywhere that you go, and you usually don't go out anywhere without seeing someone. So that's really cool. Just knowing everyone and being friends with everyone. It's very close, very tight. So that's pretty cool. That's probably the thing I'm most proud of. So something interesting about me is I am a huge animal lover. So back home, I have 4 cats and 2 dogs. The dogs' names are Ivy and Maple. They're sisters, and then we have the 4 cats is Bubba, Polly, JoJo, and GP. They're all rescue animals, so that's pretty cool. They just kind of show up at our house. The main reason why I came to UNTW is because I love the beach. Me and my sister are both big beach bums. She came here as well. She lives here, so that's 2 of the main reasons why I came here. My favorite job that I worked at was actually at a jewelry store. I worked there seasonally around Christmas and sometimes in the summer. I've done that for this past Christmas is my 3rd year now. It's so much fun. The people that I work with are awesome. It's a little bit of a drive, but that's totally fine. It's such a comfortable and welcoming environment to work in. It's so much fun interacting with the customers there. And the biggest thing is learning how the jewelry is made and like seeing it be repaired. It's like the coolest process to me. So like learning a bit about like how to fix watches and how to put chains back together and all that stuff. It's just like the coolest thing ever to me. I love it. And I also just recently got back into reading. I'm reading this book called Sadie right now by Courtney Summers. It's very good. I suggest it to anyone. And I would say that probably my favorite author is John Grisham, which my dad loves him too. So that's probably the reason why I like him. Yeah, he's very good author. So what grade level do I want to teach? I know it's a little bit different since I'm a special education major. I kind of just want to go into whatever is needed most. But I've always wanted to teach like upper elementary or like middle school. So like fifth, 6th, or 7th grade. I've always liked working with older kids. I mean, I love working with all kids, but older kids I seem to relate to more and feel more comfortable with. So yeah, probably like middle school would be my preferred area. And what is my earliest memory of science? Probably doing my science projects in elementary school. My first one that I did was I put an egg in vinegar and another egg in water to see what would happen. We're just mainly focusing on the scientific method and like working on that. So it wasn't that great of a project, but it was so much fun. Like I just never could have thought that like the egg would look so much different being soaked in vinegar and like how bouncy it was and everything. It was so cool to me, and like I love doing science projects and doing things like that. And why do I like science? I mean, I've always loved science ever since I was little. I like to work hands-on. I'm more of a hands-on learner, and seeing things be done and like me doing it myself. I love doing the experiments, obviously, and like learning about how science has affected like everything that we've done today, like computers, just technology in general, like medical. I always thought that like the progression of like the machinery and stuff like that and different methods of solving problems were sped up due to like the breakthroughs in science, just like how we learned about space and learned about all these medical technologies and everything. It's just, I think it's so cool how like a lot of the stuff that we use today has been affected and improved by science. So that's always been really cool. And what do I hope to learn about in this class is I just really hope to learn about how to make teaching science fun. I want to learn about like how to make attention grabbing and exciting lesson plans, and just like how to find meaningful and create meaningful experiments for my students to learn and so they can remember. And I also, for another class, am making a STEM lab project for that's like our final project, that we're doing. And so that'll be really cool to learn about like science experiments here, learn about how to teach science so I can apply that to my other assignment. So that's really what I'm most excited for, is just really learning how to make it meaningful, and make meaningful lesson plans for my students to remember. So that's a little bit about me. I hope that we have a great semester.